Happy good evening, one and all. Present in this online virtual international workshop on artificial intelligence and research. Once again, I welcome you all, and I'm really thankful to all of you for your active participation. Today it is fourth day, and on this occasion we have with us a very renowned professional in the field of library and information science and a computer scientist, Dr. Ujjal Marjid from Kalyani University. Sir has expertise in different research-related issues, and he will be enlightening and throwing lights on the different aspects of research and AI tool. So I request all the participants to please join me to welcome Dr. Ujjal Marjid to this virtual session on AI and research. We all welcome you, sir, to the session. And
Thank you.
uh, before we begin the session, I would like to just brief about Dr. Ujjal Marjid, sir. Sir has been working in the Kalyani University in the capacity of professor and leading the Center for Information Resource Management. He received his bachelor honors degree from Viswabharati Central University and master in computer application from Jadavpur University, India. He has also done a B.Lib and M.Lib from Madurai Kamraj University. He obtained his PhD in computer science and engineering from University of Kalyani. He was also a visitor researcher at Norway University of Science and Technology. Dr. Marjit was a member of the Association for Computing Machinery, ACM USA. He has co-authored several book chapters and over 70 research publications in various international journals and conferences. Sir attended many national and international conferences in India as well as abroad, such as Germany, London, Finland, Norway, Netherlands, UAE, and many more. He has been working in the university since 2001. It is really an honor for us, for all of us, to have you today, sir, in this international workshop. And we are really waiting for your presentation. We know that you have been working in the field of research and you have done and contributed a lot for the benefit of the professional. So, with these words, I would request you, sir, to please take over the session and start the presentation and enlighten all of us on the different issues of artificial intelligence, especially the tools which are related to academic research. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. At the outset, I would like to thank Dr. D.P. Tripathi sir for giving me this opportunity to share with you some tools. That is the AI tools, and using AI tools for academic research is the topic today we are going to cover. So now, first of all, I am sharing my slide. So today I am going to share with you some AI tools to make your research more productive. Okay. So first of all, I would like to say that no technical knowledge is required to access or to use these AI tools. Whatever I am going to share it with you today, you just need to know what is artificial intelligence, what is generative AI, and what are the tools you can use to accelerate and to expedite your literature review using these tools. So that is the main motto and main objective of this session. So before we discuss or share some AI, so I am going to tell with you what is AI, because you have to have some idea about AI. AI is nothing but a simulation of human intelligence processes by machines. So especially you can say it computer system, expert systems. So I am not going to share with you what is NLP, what is machine learning. So that is that are not required to access. In order to access these tools, you have to have some idea about the generative AI. What is generative AI? So generative AI means, so you might have already heard the AI tools that is called the ChatGPT. So in this session, I am not going to discuss with you the what is ChatGPT, because you have already heard the term, you have already gone through the tools, and you have some idea about these tools. But I will not recommend you to access these tools because it makes hallucinates. So you have to know what is hallucinates. Hallucinates means, uh, suppose you are giving a prompt to the chat gpt, and once the chat gpt executed the prompt, you will get the result. Okay, so such type of results produces by the chat gpt sometimes generates hallucinates. Means it may give you the fake references, it may give you the fake content, it may give you some citations that is also fakes. So before you use, you should be careful how we can use these tools. So generative AI, when I will talk about the generative AI, that is the applications, means it can generate text, it can generate images, it can generate audio, video, and some molecules, and it has creative potential for art, content creation, and RD. So it uses generally NLP machine learning models and trained on large data sets. Large data set, when you train, that is called the large language model. So you have to have some idea about the what is large language model, what is AI. I already mentioned. What is generative AI? Generative AI means you are giving prompt, and once the prompt is executed, you will get the output as a the content or the result of the input. So that input, suppose you give write a blog on this, and once you put the input, it will produce the output from the large language model, that is the extracted. And whatever you will get, the text, it may be images or it may be audio, that is the generative AI. So again, I am mentioning it. No technical knowledge is required to access these tools. You will never say that I don't know what is AI, so I am unable to access such type of tools. Okay, so generative AI, it lets you provide high level prompts to access some uh, just to access some large language model and introduce to content against your prompt. So what is prompt? Prompt in suppose when you will use the chat gpt, you will just give the input, and whatever input you have given to extract the content for the large language model, that is called the prompt. So AI prompt is nothing but a input to the AI tools, and AI tools will produce the content as per your prompt, and that content will extract from the large language model. I will not say it's a extract because it generates. Extract means whatever input you have given to get the content against using the large language model, that will only select the entire text, whatever similarity they have. But in generative AI, they will extract the content, and then it will automatically generate text, audio, video as per against the input what you have entered for getting the content. So again, I am repeating that today I am going to discuss some tools, and that is the AI tools. AI tools, for what purpose? You can interact with the research purpose. You can expedite your academic writing or supercharge your academic writing. You can accelerate your research literature review. You can check the AI content using the content generator tool. So there are various type of tools available, and after rigorous process, I just selected tools that is very much important for your academic research and to make your research more productive and to make your research more to expedite the research. So now again, I am saying the term what you have to have the idea that is artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence is the process of simulation of human intelligence processed by machines, as for example computer. Then I have already mentioned what is generative AI. So generative AI basically an applications that will produce the content, means the output against your prompt, and prompt, whatever prompt you will given, the prompt will go to the a large language model, and large language model, from large language model it will extract the content, and then it will generate the text, audio, video, whatever input you have given. So ChatGPT is one of them. Many artificial intelligence tools have already been developed and designed using the API. API means application programming interface of Open API, means ChatGPT's company. So if you don't want to use such type of ChatGPT, because as I already mentioned earlier, you never use ChatGPT for your research purpose, because there are a lot of tools that will help you to make your research more productive and uh, more content you will get using the AI tools. So AI, have you, I have already cleared the term what is AI. Then I have already mentioned what is generative AI, and then I am going to share with some tools, and then I also have described what is prompt. Prompt means is nothing but a sentences, whatever sentences we have given to the AI tools, that is called prompt. And against the prompt, whatever you are getting in the form of text, in the form of images, in the terms of audio, video designs, that is called the generative AI. Means whatever content you are getting using these AI tools, with the help of generative AI, you are getting the content. So that is the main motto, and these technological contents only required to know or in order to access these AI powered tools. And this tool allows to provide the high level prompts to steer your generation. So now I am going to share with you some tools, and I will share the tool with you, and I will show you the demonstration. And sorry. I will share the tools, that is the for interacting. As I have already mentioned the today's class, I am going to share with some tools that you can interact with the research papers, you can supercharge your academic writing, you can accelerate your literature review. Okay, so literature review, there are various type of tools available on the web, but insightful, connected papers, the literature, consensus, evidence hunt, system pro. I have, after a rigorous effect, or I have selected these tools for you. Okay, so these are the tools that will help you to make your research more productive, and it will save you time and effort. So whatever, suppose you have given a input to Google and a search for keywords like what is the application of blockchain in health technology, in health sciences. So once you put the input to the Google, it will produce more than 5 lakhs or 6 lakhs results, right? And once you get the result, in the sharp page. Page means what page you are seeing in the front of the computer system, that is called the sharp page, ACRP, search engine result page. So from 4 lakhs or 5 lakhs or 6 lakhs paper, it is not possible for a researcher to select the particular paper that is reliable, relevant, and related to your research topic. Okay. So, and besides, Google does not have any databases or academic databases to produce the content. So, in order to alleviate such issues, so you have come to the right place where you will see some AI tools, and I will share some AI tools that will solve the situations, whatever you are facing in the existing traditional search engine system. Okay. So first of all, I am going to share it with your tool that you can interact with the tool, and the tool name is first is the Perplexity. So first tool I am going to share with you, that is called the Perplexity. So Perplexity tools, it is, you can think of it as a Perplexity means ChatGPT plus Google Scholar, because as you know very well that whatever at present you are using for free, the ChatGPT version 3.5, because you are not paying today to access the ChatGPT 4, because ChatGPT 4 lets you do this, lets you allow some problems related to the whatever topics we have given. Means, suppose if you use ChatGPT 4, it only not only provide the content up to September 2021, besides it will also provide the content from the internet. Means you will get the present status or present information whatever have inside the or internet system. But if you use ChatGPT 3.5, it will only provide you the data up to September 2021. So most of the all people are at present we are using the ChatGPT 3.5. So ChatGPT 3. Once you give the prompt to the ChatGPT, and once the prompt is executed, you will get the result, and that result may create some hallucinates. So what is hallucinates? Hallucinates means, suppose you have given a input, write a blog on the topic such as such. Then ChatGPT will execute the comment and then produce the result. So once it produced the result, you will see the tool has already given some citation that are very much fake, some references that are not related to your content, and some content that have copied from other fake sites or fake databases that are very much hallucinates. So you have to have the idea of what is hallucinations. So in order to overcome such issues, you can use the Perplexity. Perplexity is more or less free tool, and Perplexity, it acts like a Google Scholar plus internet plus ChatGPT. So once you produce, suppose here I have given an input that is called write a blog post on OpenDI AI powered interaction platform with step-by-step guide how to use this AI tool along with the catchy title. So this one, whatever I have typed here using the perplexity tools, this is called the prompt. The entire sentences or small paragraph, this is called the prompt. And once you give the prompt, and after executing, it will produce this result. It will not only produce the content, besides it will also provides you some sources from which sources they have collected the data. And once you click the sources, you will be taken to the source page below, because this is the open date. Because once I write here to produce the result, and it will produce the result, but they have taken help from the open read websites. That is why once you click here, the open read let's research, you will be taken to the page of the open read homepage, that is the landing page. So like this way, it will not only produce the content, besides it will also show you the references part. And you see, it just generates a blog for you, but you have to go to the through the entire content, and you have to check whether the content is hallucinates or not, whether it gives some hallucinations or not. So it's a very important part. And so once you put the prompt and against the machine, it will produces the content, it will produce the references, and besides, in addition to that, it will also give you some related questions regarding the prompt. Whatever prompt you have given here, I have given the prompt name, write a blog post on this one, and they have already generated some contents for you. That is called the generative AI. And once you get the content, you will also give you some related work that are very much related, reliable, and relevant to your topics. So that again, you just see. Now I am going to select this one. What are the key features of OpenDid? Now you click the OpenDid, and you see here again. Now you see the content of the blog. Yes, again the tool generates the contents for you against the prompt. What are the key features of OpenDid? And not only produces the content, it also provides you some sources. Then answer means content. And then again in turn, they have given you some related content or related topic, so that you can again select that one, and again you can get the another content using the related topics. So like this way, you can generate more content for you, and then you filter the content. And once you filter the content, you will get the exact result using this topics. But I am, if you compare with ChatGPT, so ChatGPT only produces the results up to September 2021, but Perplexity produces the result. No, it also gives the sources, it also gives the content, it also gives the related results. And then in turn, you can also again select the related questions, and then you can get the entire content. Like this way, you can generate more content for your blog. So the entire things, first thing, I have given input. Second things, once I give the input, it produces the sources, answer, and related conclusion and related words. Again, I click on related words. So that related work is what that is called. What are the key features of OpenRed? So the tool again generates some content sources, and then like this way things the entire things is called one thread. The entire things whatever you have generated for the input prompt, entire thing is called the new thread, but it is called one thread. And in addition to that, you can also ask follow-up question. So again, I am going to write here the follow-up question, suppose that are not already given by the tool. So again, I am is open read AI tool free. Then you just click, you just see. Again, it will generate the content for you. So you can ask also follow-up questions. So it will also included in the thread. So total entire things are called one thread, and that will store in the library. And again, if you want to create the new one or new search, or if you want to give the new prompt in order to access the content from the perplexity, then click here new thread. Again, here I am writing what is open educational resources. Okay, then click here. You see, it just generates the content for you. The open educational resources are teaching, learning, research material that are intentionally created and licensed to be free for the end user to own, share, and most cases. So it not only produces the content, it also produces the sources. Means from where they have collected the data, they have generated the data, not extracted. So if you see, there are various type of related questions are also available. You just click on the plus sign. So again, it will give you the content against your paper. So like this way, you can get the extract information. And it is based on, so they have used the ChatGPT API. I can share with you only one thing, that if you want to subscribe ChatGPT, then you go for API, not for the subscription. Because once you subscribe the entire things, suppose you have subscribed and it will take $20 for a month. But if you don't use this tool, but still they will take the money. But in order to solve these issues, you just collect the API. Once you use the API, then they will take the money. That is the difference between API and the subscription of the ChatGPT version. So this is the perplexity. Perplexity is nothing but it's a good tool where you can produce your result. You can do your literature review. So in order to expedite your literature review, you can also type whatever content, or you just put your topics of the research, and it will produce the results for you. Okay. So any questions about ChatGPT perplexity? So any no questions about perplexity? So now I am going to share with you second tool, that is called the undiddle. Okay, but you can also see the open did. is another tool that you can just upload your paper, and once you upload your paper you can start questioning, or you can save your time because the NLP has already given you. See, just I am going to select a paper. It is one of my papers. I am going to upload it, and you just see. It will produce the title of the paper, author of the paper, abstract, heading, text, figure, table. So whatever content you have inside the research paper, it will display to you. So it's a nice tool you can use because the you will be directed to the labeling page, because this is the label types, means it will take few seconds or a few minutes to generate the labels of your paper, because as you see this is the output. My paper name was towards is decentralized and distributed framework for open educational resources based on IPFS and blockchain. So once you see the paper and the first author and second author there, the labels, in terms of labels, they have already given you title, author, text, block math, table. Suppose from the table you just see the content of the paper here. Okay, it is the content. And now I am going to share with you the references. Just click the references. Okay, this is a nice tool, and it will take some times to produce the references for you. So you just pagination, you just see the click on the paper and you will see the open read. So open read is a software that lets you collect the or extract the table, figure, caption, references from your paper, from your research paper. You just see the output, and you can also see the content from the sample content from this website from here. So it's a nice tool, and it will help you to determine the content, whatever content the paper have. So I'm not going to discuss it in detail because due to the lack of time. And now I am going to show with you some tools. Okay, so in lieu of ChatGPT, I will suggest you to access the new tool that is called the Claude AI. Claude AI. So it will give you also the literature. Once you color, suppose I am writing here, what is literature review? Okay, what is literature review? Okay, then click here. You can also give some papers. You can directly upload the paper here. Now I just click what is literature review. This is Claude tool, and it is a free tool, but it is more or less better than ChatGPT. So this is the part I just asked the question, what is literature review? You just see. It just produces the literature review part. So what is literature review? That is the prompt, and what type of contents it generates. This generate the content is called the generative AI produce this content. Okay. So this is the another good tool, that is Claude AI. Right. Now I am going to show with you the another tool that is called unriddle. You just see unriddle is a tool where you can just select or upload your paper. Here I have uploaded a paper, the mechanism of nuclear fission. This is the papers that I have already uploaded to the tool. And this tool lets you explain. Suppose you are like a 5-year-old. So explain this to me like a 5, I am 5. What is nuclear fission? So in order to interact with the research paper, you can also ask some questions related to the paper, and using this paper, because this paper, once you uploaded the paper has already been trained by the unreadable tool. And unreadable tool here, suppose what is nuclear fission, I am going to use these questions from here because this is the ready-made question. If you don't want to use the ready-made question, then you can start querying here. Suppose what is the objective, what is the what is a nuclear fission, nuclear fusion, nuclear fission, FISSION. Just see. Unreadable now produces the results from the paper that nuclear fission is a process where a nucleus of an atom, typically a heavy one, splits into two or more smaller nucleus. So such type of contents they will provide you once your paper, you upload your paper. Once you upload your paper, it will be trained by the unreadable tool. And after once it has been trained by the unreadable tool, you can start querying as per your topics, as per your research interest. Then that content will extract from the paper. So it's a nice tool that is called the Unriddle AI tool. So please let me know. I have already demo 5 or 6 tools. You know technological knowledge. Technology knowledge is required to access this tool. Any non-technical person can use this tool, and it's a better tool. Suppose here now I am going to create a note using the unreadable tool. Okay, you have to give the, you just put your email here. Sorry. So anyway, you just put your, you just put your email ID here. Okay, researchers site at the gmail.com, and continue with Gmail. Once you give the email, it will send you a OTP. I think like OTP. I just check the mail. Whatever OTP they have sent. So you just put here the OTP, whatever I get, 812328, and just continue. So here you see, just click on new and note. You will be taken to this page as like as the MS Word or Google Doc. Now suppose here I am going to write open educational, open educational resources. The name of the topics: open educational resources. And now I am going to start here the open educational resources, and then type plus plus. Once you type plus plus against this keyword, it will provide you the entire content. You see, just I have typed here open educational resources, and once you type open educational resources, then you type the double plus. Once you type the double plus, you will get such type of content, and it will automatically generate. You see, open educational resources are freely accessible learning. They have already completed this entire paragraph. So this tool will supercharge your academic writing because you are given only the keywords, and it is producing the content near about 200 or 300 words content. It is producing for you, and these are the content. I have previously OER blockchain. I have already uploaded this paper, and you can start querying from this paper. Any questions? Any questions from participants?
I request the participants, if you have any query or question, when sir is
Because
asking,
I
so
am going to share with, yes.
you can type in the chat box so that he can reply. Or yeah,
Yes.
one question I have got, sir. One question
Yes.
is from Madhuri, Miss Madhuri Kumari. Are the resources and references produced by Perplexity AI is authenticated by the tool itself, or we have to cross check? Is the database used by this tool are updated? One that is up to year 2023.
Yes, yes. At the very outset, I would like to thank Madhuri for asking me such type of questions, because Perplexity is a tool. At present, they are providing the current information because Perplexity uses the content that is very much recent content, and besides, because it produces the content from the internet, not only from their large language model, because it is using the chat gpt api. So they are using huge large language model, and besides large language model, this tool also taking the information from the internet. So this tool, you can be think of it as a ChatGPT plus Google Scholar. And as far as my knowledge is concerned, and whatever I have gone through the tool many times. We are using the Perplexity tool. It's a nice tool, and the content, whatever content Perplexity generates for you, you have to definitely double. You have to check it. But most of the content they are taking from the reliable sources, because I have already mentioned you, it is not only producing the content that is from the fake, because it is giving you the sources also. So you just check the AI content detector whether the content is plagiarized or not. Otherwise, most 80 to 90% it produces the content that is very much authenticate.
Sir,
Okay.
may I say something, sir, if you
Yes,
allow
sir.
me?
Yes.
Sir, what I suggest that after you finish the session, can we take up the question?
Okay,
so
okay, okay,
you
okay, okay.
your session will not be disturbed by others.
Okay, okay. Actually, because there are various type of tools, I am going to share. That is
Okay,
why I am asking you the
okay,
question.
okay,
So now I
okay,
have already mentioned the tool Undiddle, where you can upload your any PDF paper. Once you upload your PDF paper, the Undiddle tool automatically gives you some questions. And if you see the questions, that is right hand side. If you go to the right side, there are a lot of questions they already have been given to you in front of you, and explain. You just see the first question is explain this to me like I am five. Means this paper, you just tell the Unreadable tool to explain you to the content of the paper like you are a five. Besides, you can also ask the question, what are the OER? And if you are not satisfied with these questions, whatever suggests the unreadable tool, then you can start asking the questions this chat box here and ask the documents a question. Means whatever questions you will give here, it will give you the right content after taking the content from the paper, whatever paper you have uploaded. Against that uploaded paper, you will get the result. That is the beauty of the tool. That is the first tool, Undiddle, and that will help you to interact with your research paper, because it is not possible for a researcher. Suppose you have 100 papers. For a researcher, it is not possible to go through or the read the entire paper or 100 papers within 5 days or 6 days. So in order to overcome such issues, you can use this tool, because this tool will help you to it will save you time, it will give you the effort so that you can accelerate the academic writing. Besides, you can also, there are another options or another features available, that is called the new. You just go to the new. In lieu of upload, you just select the note. Once you select the note, you will be taken to the page like as MS Word or Google Word. You give your title, the content, the title of the content, the entire content, then start typing to get started. Once you start the typing to get started, suppose you put only one keyword that I have already showed you. I just put the open educational resources, and it produces the 3 or 4 paragraphs against the open educational resources, and that are very much authentic it. So in order to check it, you can use the copyleaks is the another AI tool that will help to check the AI content. Because the but in my experience, I can say no AI content detector can detect the AI content. And you have to keep in mind that whatever you will write and whatever you will write with the help of AI, that is very much efficient and robust than the only AI and only human. So human plus AI is always better than the AI than the only human. So you have to keep in mind that information also. So this is the Unreal tool. You can upgrade your account if you want to use more or more. Very less, it will take $6 or $5 in a month. So you just keep in mind just, but for the at the very outset, you can use this tool. It's a nice tool, and in order to interact with the research paper, Unreal plays a pivotal role. Okay, and now I am going to show with you the another is, that is the Humata or chat PDF. Chat PDF. So chat PDF is also a tool where you can interact with the paper. You just drop up your PDF. So again, I am going to select my paper for demo purpose, and I am going to select, this is the tool. Okay, you just see once I upload the tool, this is my paper, the entire paper I have uploaded, and now this is the tool. This is the output. Suppose example questions they have already suggested so in front of you, and you can see what type of questions they have provided. So how does the proposed system using the Ethereum blockchains? If you see the title of my paper, it is towards a decentralized and distributed framework for open educational resources based on IPFS and blockchain. So IPFS and blockchain itself, they are a technology I have used to solve the existing problems in the traditional open educational resources system. And related that paper I have uploaded. And once I uploaded the paper, this tool suggests you these questions with the some contents. But if you are not satisfied or if you want to know more regarding this paper, so you can also type here. So what is IPFS? So I am going to give the prompt what is IPFS. Okay. Then you click here. You just see. So they have not only produces the what is IPFS, beside they have also produces the references whatever I have used in my paper. So like this way you can start querying in order to get the content, particular content from the paper. So chat PDF, it's a nice tool, and I think it is a free tool, but you have to pay few amounts, and you can share it. You can share this chat to your supervisor. With your supervisor, you can rename the chat. You can export the chat. You can reset the chat, and then again you can start querying so that you can get the new information. So you just upload the paper and you start questioning whatever point you have and whatever content you want to access this paper. So these tools is a nice tool for interacting with the research paper, and it will take only 5 or 6 minutes to get the information from the entire paper because it's a 6 page papers, 6 pages paper. So you can ask any question from this paper using this tool. So Google, if you see the Google, you can never interact with the paper. You just give the keyword for such purpose, and they will produce the more than lakh results in front of you, and it is not possible for you to select a particular reliable, relevant and related content. But to save your time, you just upload the paper and you can get the information. So this is the chat PDF tool. And another tool I'm going to share with you, that is called the academic chat GPT. Academic GPT, it's a very new tool, and it is totally free. You don't have to pay any money in order to access these tools. So academic GPT is a tool where there are three concepts they have introduced here, that is the write, feedback and explain. This is called the radio button. Once you click the one button, the other you will never get the access. So just see here, this is the landing page. Landing page means when you type the URL, and once you hit the enter button, whatever page you will see in front of you, that is called the home page or landing page. So this is the landing page of the academic GPT. Okay, so academic GPT, you open here, and now I am going to drop a research paper. So I am going to select another paper here. You just select and just open, and you see I just select the mode right, and I want to see the abstract from this paper. My file name is capital EJ11051802 28. This is the PDF paper, and now I just select the right, and it's a abstract. I want to see the abstract part. Then you can just hit the submit button. Once you hit the submit button, you will be you will see the portion of the abstract below. It will take a few seconds to generate, and it is a free tool. So it will take some times. So there are the various type of options: feedback, explain, write, and under that you can see the uh, also conclusions. And you keep in mind that academic, this just see the result. Okay, this is the result. I have just select the abstract of what this paper, whatever I have uploaded, and against this uploaded paper, this tools gives you the entire abstract of the paper. If you want to see another thing, you just see. If you want to select only conclusion part, summary part, future work section, and you keep in mind that this tool, besides producing abstract, conclusion, summary, it will also give you the LaTeX template of this paper. And once you get the LaTeX template, you can also create a new one as per your journal requirements. So it's a nice tool. So I am going to give you, because this is, I select the mode right. So right mode, I want to see the LaTeX template, and just you click the submit part, and you will see the LaTeX template. LaTeX template of this paper. So you can also extract this paper, and besides, you can also start querying. You can also start chatting here. So if you are not interested this conclusion, this abstract or methodology part or LaTeX part, then you can type your own questions here and hit this arrow button. Once you hit the arrow button, you will get the similar. So I am going to type here what is OER, and then just hit the button OER. Okay. So once you give the OER button, so it will produce, just see, this is the LaTeX template. Okay, I just type here OER, so it is giving OER, and also give you the LaTeX template. I already give this input. That is why the tool produces this OER. Also, it gives you the LaTeX template. So it's a nice tool. And it is totally free. So academic chat GPT, you can also use the feedback portion, explain portion, and then you can choose the content, whatever content you want to collect using this tool, right? So academic chat GPT, if you want to collect the LaTeX template, it will provide from the paper, whatever you have uploaded. So it's a good tool. So there are various type of Humata AI. It is also one of the most important tool. Humata AI, and it's a very nice tool. I just uploaded this paper. What is SCF? And you can ask here. This is the paper. I have already uploaded here. Enhancing SCF with privacy. This is the paper. And the Humata AI also give you some the knowledge base. You have to have You just create a knowledge base. In that knowledge base, you just uploaded more than one, two, three, or four papers. And once you uploaded five papers, and it will make a one knowledge base. And from five papers, you can ask any questions from this content. Means suppose I have uploaded paper number one, I have uploaded second related and relevant paper against paper number one. Paper number two, I have uploaded paper number three. So you can upload it up to five papers, and then you can start questioning from the five papers using this Humata AI tools. So it is a nice tool. First of all, you have to create a knowledge base, and once you create the knowledge base, you uploaded your paper. Once you upload your papers, you can start questioning, you can start chatting, and the content from the extracted, and it will extract the content from the academic papers, whatever you have uploaded, five or six or seven papers. From entire paper, it will give you the result. So Umata AI is a nice tool you can use for your research purpose. So in order to summarize, in order to expedite your research and to make your research more productive and accelerate your literature review, so such type of content you can also use. So this tools actually play an important role for the interacting with the research paper. And besides, I have already discussed the academic chat GPT, perplexity, humata, chat doc, unreadable chat PDF. So for interaction purpose and for getting the for interested or for getting the important information, relevant information, you can use these AI tools. So as I already informed you or mentioned you that no technical knowledge is required to access these tools. So any non-technical persons can also use this tool, because most of the tools are online tool, and you just put your email ID as a credential, or you can create you in order to sign up, you just provide your email ID or username password. Once your account is created, then you can access this tool. Only such type of knowledge and required. So in order to access this tool, you just create first credentials or create your account, then you can access. So I have already mentioned you earlier that keep in mind that LLMs used by these tools hallucinates. Again, I am saying it's whatever information or whatever content you are getting against your prompt or input prompt, you can always check, cross check, because LLM, large language models, they have generated from the sites, and once the input content extracted the relevant content or generated from the LLMs, it sometimes produces hallucinations. So, in order to avoid the hallucinate, you have to check your document. You can check the entire uh, references, citations, whatever, or images, whatever given. So, you just check it. So, I have till now I just discussed some tools that are very much useful to interact with your research papers, to get the relevant content from your research paper, to get the main information from your research paper. So now I am going to share with you some tools that are very much useful to make your literature review more productive and to make your literature review or to expedite or accelerate your literature review. So, in order to access these tools, I am going to share with you some tools. As you see, insightful, connected papers, the literature. The literature tools just published 1 month back. Consensus. This is new AI tools. They have already beta versions. Their beta versions has already been out, so you can access this tool also. And Kenya site, Elicit. Elicit one of the most important tool, Research Rabbit. So now I am going to show with you some tools, that is the literature. The literature is a tool. This is the site. So once you open the science, you will see the landing page or the home page of the literature site, the literature.com, and the tool name is the literature. So in order to generate an analysis, you click on generate analysis and close and continue. Then you will be taken to this page, and in order to do your literature review, you just see there are two steps here. So compose a precise, tactfully worded questions in any languages, and then you select what type of format you would like to select for your analysis. There are various type of formats available: TLDR, literature review, comprehensive literature review, numerical statistical analysis, comparative therapy. So there are, if you see this drop down menu, there are 7 or 8 types of analysis are available here. But first of all, I am going to select here what are the in silico approaches to find cancer biomarker. Okay, then you just select the content, because I am going to share with literature review comprehensive. I want to do comprehensive literature. Then click submit here. It will take a few seconds to generate the comprehensive report, but it is basically real-time PubMed analysis. They have already started, and within a few seconds, you will see the result with the citation and the entire comprehensive report you will get once you use the literature tool. So it will help you, and it will expedite your literature. You just see, this is the result. Okay, today date is 9th October, and my query was what are the in silico approaches to find cancer biomarker, and then articles here, and then evidence and analysis. You see number 2, number 1, number 3, number 4. They have already included references and citations. They have already included citations, and they have also included conclusion and references. You just selected the input, and then you selected the comprehensive literature review, and in one page they have given you the literature review process. If you see, not only they give the literature process, they have also included the references. These are citations and also the references. Here are the references and PubMed user ID, as this content they have collected from the PubMed. That is why they also gives you the PubMed UID of the papers, whatever papers they have selected. So the literature tool is a tool where you can do your literature review once you give the questions, and then you select the what type of review you want to do. It is one of the most important tool to expedite your literature review. And now another tool, that is the consensus. you see here, this is the consensus tool, basically apps that lets you, once you produce the questions in lieu of or in instead of keywords, you can start searching, or you can use some questions here instead of keywords. Here I have selected a questions. Does creatine help build muscle? So against this prompt, or against these questions, they have already given you the following results. You see the results. Does creatine help build muscle? And against this input, they have given you the questions. So in order to access the things, if you see the consensus meter, because if you want to synthesize multiple papers, it enables you to have AI read several papers and synthesize findings. So here is the consensus meters. They have analyzed 15 papers against your query. Does creatine does creatine help build muscle? Okay, so they have given you these results. So Google will never produce you how many papers they have analyzed, how many. Besides, they also gives you the entire summary. They have already analyzed 10 papers to provide you the summary. From the summary paper they have analyzed, and they summary from the 10 papers and gives you the result. This is the result. So if you of the synthesized part, so synthesized part will be off here, and now again you just on the synthesized part, then you will see the how many papers the tools have analyzed in order to provide the summary and the consensus meters. And now you see, in summary, against what does creatine help build muscle? You just go to the literature review. So highly cited it, you just see the nutrition, open the literature review. And if you see, they have already produced this type of concept. How many is a full text available or not? From where they have collected. This is the semantic scholar. It is also a AI powered academic search engine. But you can show they have indexed many papers, and from there they have collected. Actually, at present, they have collected this paper and save cite how many times they have cited. Just see. So not only that, from here you can also select the format, APA format, MLA format, Chicago format, whatever format you want to collect, you can collect from here. Just select and then copy it. You have see also they have also the given the digital object identifier against the citation. So you just copy the text and put your reference management software you can use, that is Jotaro, Mendeley, Obsidian, that is a note taking tool, Notion you can use. And these are the tools that the uses. This paper has already been cited 133 times. And study snapshot, if you want to see the snapshot study, then you have to upgrade to premium version. But consensus, at the very outset you will get the result. So it will accelerate your literature review. So it's another tool for literature review. Now again, I am going to use the third tool, that is the research rabbit. Oh, sorry. You see, you just create your account and then you open your Research Rabbit app. Means researchrabbitapps.com. This web application is a nice AI powered web application or AI powered tool that will help you to expedite your literature review and save your time. You just create your collection. Here I have already created one, two, three, four, five collections. So now here I am going to select the one of my collection. You will create your collection once you visit the site, because you will use the first time. That is why you have to create your collection. Here I have created collection. Just see again this dashboard for you. Once you enter your credentials, you will be taken to this dashboard. This dashboard, I have just add paper, one of my papers again towards decentralized and distributed framework, and you can think this paper as a seed paper, because using only this paper, this tool will provide you the reliable, relevant, and related content against this paper only. And concrete, if you want to get the concrete result or comprehensive result, then you can add more one or two papers. So that will work on three papers only. So here I have, for the sake of simplicity, I have uploaded one of my paper, and the paper have uploaded under the collection name is open educational resources. Means open educational resources is the collection name, and under this collection I have just already uploaded one paper, because this using this one paper I want to see how many similar work or similar papers have against this paper, how many references I have already added in this paper, how many times this paper have already been cited. So if you see, this is the paper, IEEE paper, and now I want to select the similar work or similar papers against this paper only. You just see, and these are the similar papers these tools have produced using the help of natural language processing, machine learning, and generative AI. You just see. I have just uploaded one paper. They have given you the entire papers. So, like this way, if you see the Marjit, this is my paper name, file name Marjit 2020, and this is my citations. How many paper this paper has already been cited, and these are the distances. Means you can also see the references, how many references I have used. You just see, I just used 13 references in my paper. And not only that, they will also suggest you some authors. You see the author's name. My name is here, and this is the Prabhakar Kumar. Actual Kollani Government Engineering College not is my affiliation of the University of Kollani. So only two authors have involved with this paper. So anyway, like this way, not only that, in addition to that, you can also export the BibTeX, RIS or CSV file using this tool. So they have infused AI powered to this tool to increase or enhance your literature review. So you can also export this BibTeX tool, and you can export or import using the Jotaro. I have already used the Jotaro here. You can zoom out, zoom in the graph. So here you see This is a connect to Jotaro. Jotaro is a reference management software, open source tool, where you can integrate this tool in order to export the uh, RIS, CSV, or BibTeX file from here. So this tool will help you to it, and it will reduce your time, your effort, and this tool play pivotal role to enhance your research literature review. So it's a nice tool. I will recommend you to use this tool that is named Research Rabbit to do the literature review. So it's a nice tool. I am not going to discuss in detail because there are various type of tools. Okay. Now I am going to share with you the Kineas Elicit. Elicit is a nice tool. Enago. This is the art discovery. Art discovery is a tool. You just once you install the art discovery tool, you just open your mobile, and if you have a Android mobile, then you go to the store, Google Store, Play Store, and then search art discovery, and it will give you this app. Just install the app. Once you install the app, during your installation process, you just select your interested topics, and just put your topics, and then you just install. So it will give you the latest research, whatever latest research are published against the keywords. It will produce the latest content time by time. It's a nice app, and it will also recommend you, suggest you some related and relevant content against your keywords, whatever you have selected during the installation process. So art discovery is a app, or if you have the Apple, then Apple also, you can just type the art discovery, then from the Apple store you can install the art discovery tool. So I am not going to show you because the art discovery tool has the also desktop version. You can use the desktop version also, but I will recommend you to install the art discovery app in your mobile phone. So another tool is Elicit or Iris. So whatever tool I am sharing with now recently here, that is for literature review. As I already mentioned you, the research rabbit, I have uh, already gone through the research post, that is the literature, the consensus. I mean, three literatures review AI powered tools I have already discussed, and evidence hunt and system pro. These two tools are you can use for the medical and health science students who have. It will support you from PubMed and many health related papers. System Pro, Evidence Hunt, the literature, and the Insight Pool is another important tool. But Iris.ai, if you see the Iris dot Iris. So more or less, this tool works as like as the other tools, but there are various type difference. The note taking tools are some there. You can see this is the tools you can request a demo purpose also. So I am not going to show you these tools right now. You can visit my site. I have already uh, wrote and blogged various tools, various AR part tools with step-by-step guide, and I have also included these tools in my blog. The Enago Read Copilot, another tool. Inago, Read, Copilot. It's a nice tool. I have already blogged few days back. You just sign in order to access this tool. I have already created my account here because I have already blocked this to the signing in. So need a Inago read account. So then you sign up and you just put your credentials. So this is my project here. This is the researcher site. This is a dashboard of Inago read, and this is the I just produced here, and it was my first project. A similar way, I have already uploaded my paper, and you can also add the many literatures, so you can create your drafts here. It's a nice tool. They will suggest you. So once you open the literature, you just click the literature. You can read the abstract. You can see the summary references, and besides, you can also explore the related works. What type of papers you would like to see, similar research questions, review articles from Wikipedia. So there are various type of options available. You can select. So references attached. So various tools are available. I am not going to show you right now. And here you see it is the and for academic writing tools, you can use the Paperpull. Paperpull is a nice tool. You can also include this extension to Google Docs, MS Word, and this AI powered tool lets you write a high quality thesis or dissertation faster and easier. And it allows you to check grammar, spelling, punctuations. Not only that, it also check your manuscripts for to avoid desk rejection parameters such as plagiarism, word count, formatting references, figure tables. You just check in order to avoid the desk rejection. So if you uh, want to avoid the desk rejection, then paper flow, you have come to the right place because paper pearl is a nice tool and nice, and I think it is a free. Most of the portions are free. You can use because it also identifies and improves the problem areas before you submit your paper to the publication. So before you submit your paper for publications, you can check the all those things, and that will check automatically the paper pearl tool. So I am not going to discuss it today. So there are various type of tools. That is the note making tools, audio pen. Suppose see the if you want to listen the paper, academic paper on the go, then you can use the Audemic tool. Audemic. Okay. Let's listen your academic papers. Okay. You just upload your paper, and whatever person you want to listen, you just select, and then you can listen the paper. That is the main motto of this tool. Okay, you just see I have uploaded my paper here, and just click the paper, and if you want to listen the abstract part, you just select the abstract part, and then so whatever portions you want to listen from your paper, you just select. If you want to listen to the abstract, you just select the abstract, and you can listen through your headphone or whatever you have. So listen to your academic papers, which portions you are very much interested to listen. You just select system model, graphics model, conclusion. If you want to listen the conclusion of future works, then click here. You just see. So there are various type of tools available. You just see my website. I have blog, that is the researcherscience.com, and Dr. DP Tripathi sir will tell you about the site or blog. So I am not going to discuss or share details. That there are various type of tools available. You just see. So because due to lack of time, it is not possible to share. This is the audio pen. Audio pen means you just tell the content through your speaker. You just speak, and your thoughts will automatically write. The name of the tool is audio pen. That is also a AI powered tool. And Canva, one of the most important tools. If you want to use the, if you want to create the presentation slides, you just give the 5 words about your topics. It will generate in a seconds 10 slides for you. So it will save you time and effort. Canva, and you just see the free alternatives to paid tools. ChatGPT Plus. I have already mentioned the Google Bard or Bing. Oh, Bing AI, you can see. This is the Bing AI. Bing AI, Bing AI chat. You just your AI powered tool. Please keep in mind when you create the content using this Bing tool, you just select the more creative mode, and whatever questions you have, you just write here. It will suppose what is blockchain. Okay, it will produce the result, but you have to select the creative mode. Okay, it's a nice tool to have. You just see, but this tool follows, this tool collect the data from internet, means you will get the latest content. Okay, so you like this way. You can also use the Google Bard. Google Bard is a good tool. Here you see the Google Bard. You just see what is blockchain. You will also get the same thing for latest content from the internet. Oh, I just misspelling. Because what is blockchain? Okay. Oh God. Again I'm spelling. So this is the last tool. There are many tools. It is not possible this time to share with you. So, sir, many questions from the participants. Dr. Tripathi, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yes, sir. I'm
any
here
question?
only.
Actually, huge tools. It is not possible to cover all those tools in 2 hours. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We
So I will
understand.
suggest to visit my blog if you have any, if you want to know in details.
Yeah, definitely, sir. First of all, sir, please accept our thanks, sincere thanks for your nice presentation on the different tools available for the different purposes. And you have demonstrated for some of the very best tool for literature review and for general purpose like academic GPT, chat PDF, Unreadle, the literature, Research Rabbit, then Inago Read. So all these tools are useful when we make them or make use of these tools in a proper way. This is first what I understand from the research ethics point of view. Many participants they have written about the plagiarism and also will it consider second time reading or not. See, it all depends on our intelligence. We have to use it intelligently. Like it is only, you can say, facilitator, what I understand. So now I will not take much time to elaborate because sir has already given too much input for you all to explore and learn, and hopefully you all will learn and make use of them in a proper way. Now session is open for question and answer. So sir, shall I display the question on the screen?
Yes, yes.
Okay, fine. So some of the questions were thrown in the during the session in between. Sir, first question is from Mandira Bairagi. Uh, Ujjal sir, data analysis AI tools are using which model? Is it machine learning?
Yes, actually, it is a generative. When you use the generative AI, then it is definitely based on the large language model. And if you want to use the large language model, so there is a parameter some called is a temperature. If you say about the chat gpt, temperature is a parameter. If you high the temperature, then it will give you the randomness high. Your random of the content is too high. And if you use the parameter temperature is low, then you will get the random content very less. So machine learning and natural language processing is the main thing. But when you use the generative AI, that is the deep learning part, and definitely they are using the transformer technology to generate the content. It may be images, it may be audio, video, or molecules, what type of contents they have.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you for taking up the question and your reply. Next question is from Udaya. Mr. Udaya is asking, is there any AI tool available to create the conceptual frames for research papers?
Conceptual frame means.
I think he's asking about he wants to throw any title of the paper and it should generate the complete paper
Concept
conceptual
papers, okay.
concept.
Concept paper means position paper means. Or any of the
Yes.
you can use the perplexity, you can use the Bing, but if you want to use the part ChatGPT, I will not recommend you because most of the times ChatGPT gives you the fake citation and fake references, and you will have to face the problems. So that is why I am recommending you to access to generate the concept paper. That is the Perplexity and Bing AI and Google Bard. Or if you want to more, then you can, I will suggest you to access the Claude AI. And if you want to access all those tools in a single place or on as a one-stop portal, then you can use the POE website. Okay, so these tools are very much perfect for preparing or generating the concept papers. But still, I will suggest you to
Mr.
check the hallucinates part. Okay.
I think Mr. Udaya, you got the answer. Please just go through the suggestions given by Dr. Marjit sir. And I request all of you to please go through this website which I am displaying on the screen, www.researchersite.com. And this is the best site, or you can say blog. And I think Mandira Bairagi madam has already given her feedback, that excellent site for immediate knowledge about AI tool. I do agree with her statement. This website will give you a lot of input about the AI tool. And I have also gone through, sir has written a very nice blogs on the different tools, and it is really
Thank you,
very
sir.
helpful for the researcher. So thank you, Dr. Ujjal Marjit sir. You have really done a good job for the professionals, and I think all will get benefited.
And I also
Next,
would like to thank Mondira Banerjee for giving us such type of informations. Thank you,
uh,
Mondira ma'am.
I will put up the question. Next question from next question is from Anjali Kale. Can you please elaborate on similarities and differences in Chat GPT and OpenAI API? Sir, you are
ChatGPT.
free to take up the question or skip the question. That is no.
Yes, you
Sir,
can
she is
please let
asking
me.
that, yeah, you
Your
can
voice is
please
breaking
elaborate.
actually.
Sir, the question is visible on screen also. She is asking, can you please elaborate on similarities and differences in Chat GPT and OpenAI API?
No, no, no. Actual OpenAI is the company, and ChatGPT is the product. Okay, and ChatGPT collected the information, the huge data sets that is called the large. It is a huge database. That is why they called it large language model. So once you give the input, it will generates the content from the large language model. Suppose if you want to develop the apps or application where you can use the API, that is the application programming interface. Application programming interface, when you will use the GPT, then they will cut the money. But if you subscribe the content, yeah, subscribe the chat GPT, you have to pay $20 per month. You use it or you don't use it. That is the difference. Okay, but OpenAI is a company, and OpenAI's APIs of ChatGPT, and ChatGPT itself is a product where they can use the generative AI transformer or large language models to give you the content. Okay, and if you use the ChatGPT 3.5%, you will get the information from September 2021, and then if you use the ChatGPT 4, then you will get the information, current information actually. Okay, sir.
Next question, sir. I'm just, it is regarding the plagiarism. Gayatri is asking, how about plagiarism if we use AI tool for our research paper? Does it protect the plagiarism or show the
Actually,
plagiarism?
as per the CEO comments of ChatGPT, OpenAI's, they have already mentioned no AI content detector tool is there to detect the AI content. It's a very important. And if you visit the blog of the Ethan Mullik, they have also mentioned it. The professors of something, I think Stanford University, maybe, he has also maintained that no AI content detector tool is available to detect the content. But if you use the CopyLeaks is a software where you can give the AI content, then CopyLeaks will tell you how many portions of your contents is written by human or AI. So in order to avoid the AI, you just use the tools and then you can refresh it. Okay. So, sir, actually, I would like to finish it only one questions I would like to take now. So, any question
Okay,
is there?
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, last question from Archana, Miss Archana. What are very perfect tool to detect the plagiarism for AI? Sir, I think you have already explained, so I would not
Copy
copy
leaks,
leak,
and I have already
sir.
blogged about this. Is there are 5 tools I have already written in my blog. Please go through my blog. Okay.
Okay, okay, sir. Now we would proceed for closing the session. Sir, please accept our sincere thanks for your valuable time. We all know that you have a very hectic schedule. In spite of that, you have given time 2 hours. You have taken session and thrown lights on the different tools, and you have enlightened all of us about the AI tools for different purposes. So So really, the
Thank you,
session
sir.
is going to be very useful. Session will help the participants to learn, and the request is to all the participants to make proper use of these tools. Then only it will be successful. Means the session will be successful. So, sir, thank you on behalf of all the participants once again for your time and your session. And I'm also thankful to the participants for joining the session. Tomorrow we
Yes.
have the session. Once again, we have the session, and there will be another speaker, Dr. Panda from TCS Bhubaneswar. So
So
he
may I
will be
leave now,
talking.
sir?
Sir, just a minute. I will take only 30 seconds and then you can leave.
Okay,
So,
okay.
once again, thank you. Stay blessed, stay happy, stay healthy. See you all tomorrow in the evening at 8 p.m. Once again, good night to all. Take care.
Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
sir, you can leave. Okay, sir.